All right, guys, welcome to a very experimental type of video. I'm going to try to do like a random story from my past. Every time I go to like a place like this, like a mine, a mountaintop, off-roading place, I'm just going to make a separate video, just a story. So we'll see how it goes. Okay guys, so today I'm going to talk about a story from a place I used to work at that rhymes with Mall Mart. Yes, if you get it. I don't exactly know what I'm presenting with this story because it's not like there's a like a point to it. It's more of an observation of society when, I guess, when bad things are happening, or the sense of danger is there, you know, like me being in this mine. I don't even know what's all around me. Something could just wash off. But I worked at Mall Mart for about 2 years, and in doing so, I saw the biggest buffooneries of things you could ever imagine. I worked in the food department, so I saw it all. But one day, I wasn't there for this, but I've talked to multiple people that were there. There was a scare that happened at the place, and the part that kind of baffles me, I'll get to at the end, and every time I think about it, it kind of just, you kind of sit there for a second. But what happened is unclear at the beginning, but someone had either stolen or opened up a toy like Nerf gun or airsoft gun. So there, every manager has a radio, and over the radio, one of the managers just screamed gun. And then all of a sudden, more radios back. What gun, 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 gun? So immediately over the radios, someone's got a gun in the place and everybody's about to die. One of our old managers went into action. He's like a 6'2" big dude, always had an American flag t-shirt on every time he showed up. And what he did, instead of everybody running, he ran straight into the store and he tried to find people. He was like, I'm gonna get customers and we're gonna take them to the back. You'd come across people and he'd be like, hey, there's a shooter in the store. We need you to go to the back. And they're like, oh, okay, cool. I mean, not cool, but okay. I need to go. Yes, go, go, go. And he did that for a couple people. And then he would come across people that he'd be like, there's a shooter in the store. We need to go. And they looked at him like, but I have to finish shopping. And he told me that and I just stopped. I'm like, what? You're telling me that a worker comes up to you fearing like, hey, we need to get out of here. There's got a gun. And you go, but I need to stop. I need to finish shopping. It's like, well, if you don't leave, you're never going to finish shopping. But he kept going, and he said it was 2 or 3 other people that he found that gave the same response when they were shopping. And then I talked to another coworker that was at the front of the store working the checkout. And she was telling people, he's like, we got to go. There's a shooter in the store. People are running by this point. And she went up to people that were at the self-checkout, and she was like, we need to go. There's a shooter in the store. And they looked at them and said, I'm not done checking out. I haven't bought my things yet. It's like, what? It's like, walk out of the store. If it's all clear, come back in afterward. But it's one of those things. It's like in the midst of extreme panic, just some people just, they're not there. There's fight and flight, and then they just detach themselves. And every time I hear that, I mean, this was before COVID. This was 2018 or so. So this was kind of society going into that. Like that amount of people that you found that's like 5 or 6, you know, out of everybody in the store. I know, but you scale that up. That's a lot of people that just sort of are not with anything going on, like asteroids coming at the world. No, but I don't know. It's not a story that I have where it's like, okay, this is the moral of the story, but it's an observation on people right now. And it was very weird to hear that, because I would think as soon as a person that works there says there's a guy with a gun, it's like, okay, I'm going to take your word for it because you're not willing to lose your job. But some people, they're just not there. So anyways, guys, I don't know what this story can necessarily benefit in the pieces of it, but the entirety of it, I think, is something to be looked at, that in the face of danger, some people just keep doing what they're doing. Maybe it's a good defense mechanism. If you're doing what you're doing, the guy doing the bad stuff is like, yeah, he's insane. I feel bad for doing anything against him. But anyways, guys, thank you for sitting through whatever this story was. This is the first one I've done, so I'm just literally holding a light like it's getting really heavy. But thank you guys for watching. This is the area that I'm in. I've got that deep hole next to me. I've got the straight down entrance there, the rest of the mine, this thing here. But thank you guys for listening to that story. I hope it was, I don't know what that was. I don't know if that's encouraging or discouraging, but I hope it gives you a better kind of look of humanity, or just, the human race in a nutshell, So thank you guys for watching.